Hello students and namaste everyone. I am Dhaval sir and our today's topic is from your literature part, that is Beehive, poem number 3, that is The Rain on the Roof by Coat Skin. Right, so basically in this chapter, in this poem, what is the summary of this poem? First I'll explain you the whole poem in brief through the summary. Right, so in this poem, the rain on the roof, the poet describes a rainy night. Right, so in this poem there is a description about a rainy night when the sky is covered with dark clouds. Right, so usually the dark clouds, they are the sign of sadness. Right, so the dark cloud in the sky is making the poet sad. Right, so by looking at the dark clouds, as I said, it is a sign of sadness. The poet is feeling sad, and the raindrops which are falling from these dark clouds, right, so are like the tears which are shedding from the poet's emotional eyes. Right, so the only thing that brings him joy, right, during this sadness, the only thing which brings joy in the poet is to lie in his bed and to sleep on his pillow. Right, so that is the only thing which makes the poet feel happy. The sound of the raindrops gives him the company in his sad mood. So at one point of time, the poet's mood is very sad. At the same time, there is a rainfall going out, rainfall continuing or going on outside his house. Right, so this raindrops. Right, so the sound of this raindrops, tuck 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 tuck. Right, so this sound is giving the writer, because he is all alone and is not having any kind of company. So as he is all alone, this sound of raindrop is giving the writer or the poet company. Okay, the sound of the rain on the shingles, that is on the tiles which are placed on the roof. Right, so the sound of the rain on the shingles is echoed by his heartbeats. That means as the rain drops falls on the tiles of the roof, it makes a kind of a sound which is resembled by heartbeat. Right, it resembles the heartbeat. Okay, so all his thoughts and memories come alive as he listens to the sound of rain. Usually when we all are lying on the bed and such a kind of atmosphere is there where there is rain going on outside and we are all alone, then many a times we also get lost in the thoughts or the dreams. Right, so we get lost in the imagination. So same thing is happening with the writer. Many different thoughts are coming in his mind and he is getting entangled in those thoughts, because there are thousands of different thoughts coming in his mind. Right, so when these different thoughts are coming in his mind, the first thought what he recollects, the first thing what he imagines in his thoughts is of his mother. Right, so he remembers how his mother, right, she used to watch over the writer and his siblings every night and keep on staring at writer and their brothers and sisters. There is the writer's siblings till the, because she kept on staring at them, because she knew that once these children they will sleep, and after them when she'll sleep, she'll be able to see their children, that is only in the morning. So at the night time she used to keep on staring at the children. Right, then his mother used to have a pleasant look. Right, so look down at the writer and, as I said there, and his siblings as they were sleeping at night and have a pleasant dream. His mother would make a point to look at them every night, for she knew, as I said, that she would not be able to see them till the next morning. So what the poet remembers more than anything is how his mother would bend down and watch over him in a particular way. That means she used to do like this, and she used to look at the writer. So that was a very particular kind of a way of looking at the writer, which writer still remembers and misses a lot, right? So these are the memories which are recalled by the writer as he listens to the repetitive, we can say, the sound of the raindrops as they are falling on the roof. So this is what the poem is all about, and now we'll try to understand the poem line by line in detail. Okay. So when the humid shadows hover over all the starry spheres, and the melancholy darkness gently weeps in rainy tears, with a bliss to press the pillow of a cottage chamber bed and lie listening to the patter of the soft rain overhead. Right, so we'll try to understand different words and meaning of the paragraph. When the humid shadows hover, right? So when there is a humid means humidity. That means kind of moisture in the air, right? So hover means to float in the air, right? So when we know that it is a cloudy atmosphere and humidity is too much in the air, right? So when the humid shadows hover over all the starry spheres, so over all the starry spheres, sorry. So starry spheres means the sky which is full of stars, right? And the melancholy darkness. Melancholy means when this starry sphere, that means the sky which is totally or completely covered with stars, it gets covered with clouds, dark clouds, right? Then it brings a feeling of sadness. So what is written in the next line is, and the melancholy darkness gently weeps in the rainy tears. So melancholy means a sad mood or feeling, right? So gently weeps in rainy tears. So as the writer is said, he is not in a good mood, right? And which is suggested by the dark clouds, right? And from those dark clouds raindrops are falling, which looks like that these are the tears which are coming out from the writer's eyes. Okay, with a bliss to press the pillow. So bliss means complete happiness, right? So with what a bliss to press the pillow of a cottage chamber bed and lie listening to the patter of a soft rain overhead. So bliss, as I said, is a complete happiness. So during this sad mood also, the poet gets happiness, right? Only when it sleeps or lies on the bed with its head pressed on its pillow, right? So that is when the poet gets happiness. And lying on the bed, the poet is listening to the patter of the soft rain overhead. Patter is the sound of the rain. Okay, next paragraph. Every tinkle on the shingles. So tinkle is a short, light ringing sound. Ting, 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 ting. Right. So there is a short, light ringing sound on the shingles. So as I have already explained in the summary, shingles means the tiles, rectangular tiles which are placed on the roof. Okay. So when this rain drops are falling on the tiles, a sound is generated or created, has an echo in his heart. So that means when these raindrops are falling and this sound is heard by the writer, he is getting lost in his dreams. He starts imagining different things. Okay, and 1,000 dreamy fancies into busy being start, and 1,000 recollections weave their air threads into woof as I listen to the patter of the rain upon the roof. So as I said, that when the writer is all alone and it is listening to the patter of the raindrops or the sound of the raindrops, it is getting lost, he is getting lost in the imagination or the dreams or the thoughts, okay. And by this different thoughts and imagination, the writer gets busy. That means he is totally involved or lost in this kind of thoughts, okay. And 1,000 recollections weave their air threads into woof. So woof means the threads woven across the loom. So you might have seen the loom. That means it is a machine in which the threads are entangled, right? So in the similar fashion, even the writer is getting entangled in this different thoughts and imaginations. That means he is getting confused, right, while listening to the patter of the rain on the roof. Because many a times, if too many thoughts starts coming in our mind, even we also get entangled in that. That means we also get confused. Now in memory comes my mother. So what the writer is saying, that so many memories, so many imaginations, so many dreams are coming in his mind, and from those memories, the first thing or the first memory what comes to his mind is of his mother, as she used in years agone. That means years agone means the years which have passed away, to regard the darling dreamers. So darling dreamers are here the siblings of the writer and the writer or the poet himself, right? To regard the darling dreamers ere she left, ere means before, she left them till the dawn, right? So dawn is the early morning period before it is completely bright, okay. So what is given, to regard the darling dreamers years she left them till the dawn. Because so what the writer is trying to say, that he remembers or is trying to remember his mother, right, who used to stare or keep on looking at night at the poet and his siblings, because his mother knew that till the next morning she won't be able to see their children, because they will sleep, and even after their even after them getting sleep, the mother will also sleep away. Oh, I feel her fond look on me as I list to this refrain, right, which is played upon the shingles by the patter of the rain. So what poet is saying, oh, I feel her fond look on me. So her fond look on me means the writer is strongly feeling, right. That means he is strongly getting the imaginations, the thoughts, right. That is the time when her mother used to look at the writer in a particular way, right. So we have seen when we all are kids, our mother and father, they are so happy that they look at us in a way which is very loving and caring way. So I'll just show you the kind of expression. So they look at us like this, hi, right. So there is the kind of expression when the parents are looking at the children. So this kind of expression is what the writer is talking about. So he is saying that his mother used to look in a very particular way, which he is missing a lot, right. So and then further, as I list to this refrain means it is a sound. As I list means here listen. So what the writer is saying, as I list, that means as I listen to this sound. Refrain means sound of rain, which is played upon the shingles by the patter of the rain. So this is what the poem is all about, right. So we'll end our poem over here.